Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Santina. I retired in April of 2025 and now travel the US full-time in my Ford Transit 250 no-build build. Good morning. I'm still in Watkins, Glen, New York, and I'm at Watkins Glen State Park. I'm going to hike the Glen. It's beautiful, 19 waterfalls. I can't wait. And then I have to drive back to where my youngest son lives in Oxford, Pennsylvania, because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Boo. Anyway, I'm going to bring you along in the Glen, but I wanted to show you. No, I secure everything when I'm driving. Sometimes there's an earthquake, and this is the result of it. Things just fall. That's okay. Nothing that breaks or, gushes anywhere. Things fall out of here, primarily. You try to secure things as much as you can, but, all your possessions are in a rocking van going over dirt roads, so something's bound to get out of kilter. I'm putting on my hiking boots, getting ready to hike. Gonna take my hiking poles and my backpack with my camel, so I have water, and hike this beautiful glen. I'm hoping they have a bathroom and a map. Wow, running water. And are these flush? Oh my gosh, flush toilet. I have my bear spray, I have my bug spray, just for use in emergencies. I hate the feel of that on my skin. I have headache medicine, I have water, I have my trekking poles, I have a change. Well, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt underneath long sleeves, and I can tie the long sleeve pants and sweater onto my waist as I'm hiking, but it's nice and chilly today. It's gonna be a good hike. I met a woman who pulled up in a truck with I think it was New York DCR or DEC, I forget what the initials are, Department of Environmental Resources, just now, and I asked her where I could get a map, and she had one and gave it to me and showed me where to go for the Gorge Trail, which I'm at the, what do you call it? The trailhead. Oh my gosh, I've even had coffee. And it's a straight up and back, but there's other trails that I could take as well. But I parked in the right place for the beginning of seeing all of the waterfalls. So excited. Here's some interpretation. I'm at the upper entrance, and it is 800 steps down to the gorge, beginning here, and I have the option of taking a shuttle bus back up here when I reach the main entrance, which is the lower entrance, so I don't have to hike all the way up back, because I am traveling today, so it might be worth it for a small fee to take the shuttle bus back. There's the first glimpse of the gorge and the water below. Oop, zoomed in quite a lot. You can barely see it in the middle of your screen. It's so still and quiet. Watkins Glen has railings and really wide steps. Two people could pass each other very easily here. If you ever go to Ricketts Glen in Pennsylvania, which I recommend, it's natural stone steps, no railings, and it's very tight. So two people can pass, but it's like you're brushing shoulders when you're passing someone. So it's a lot more dangerous. And they've had a section of the walk around their gorge cave in before. Eek.
First time here?
Yes.
Oh.
How about you guys? Oops, I went the wrong way. Wonder, but I'll never know if this is part of the railroad trestle that had washed away. So I find a ranger on the trail and can ask him or her. They say that there are rangers, I don't know if they're here on weekdays, but that there are rangers that go up and down the trail to answer questions. Here's another one. I tend to believe that that could be part of that old railroad trestle support. This piece is almost embedded in the rock. So cool, the difference in color of the water. The stone in the gorge is so flat, it's almost like it was man-made, but it's not. It's glacier carved, and then of course water carved. But it's just so flat, it's amazing. I want to spend all day here. I don't want to drive home. This is the path being carved by this little spring. I wonder if this is meant to be the outlet for that spring. I've passed a few couples and one group of 3 women, and all of them have said that the gorge gets more beautiful the further down you go. I can only imagine what this place is going to look like in the fall. I think I'm going to have to come back just to see the fall colors here. This is for, could be a step up for rock climbers. Oops, I always go the wrong way. To get onto this cliff. That angle look man-made carved, but I don't think it is. How straight some of these I don't know what to call them. These rock surfaces, rock edges are. Every time I try to take a picture of this beautiful arch, someone appears. I guess I'm not going this way. That's the South Rim Trail. Rather going this way, which is the Gorge Trail. Stone Bridge is called Mile Point Bridge. So I've gone half a mile, and there's another mile to the main entrance, or the upper entrance as they called both. It almost looks like they colored the water. The water be falling and rushing so fast right here. And then right here, it seems so still that even the algae, or whatever that is, lichen or whatever, is just absolutely still. They're right next to each other. And so it's just the surface that appears to stay still, and the water gushes out from underneath the leaves and the bubbles. So a guy passed me and asked me what frowning meant, and I didn't know why he asked me that. Why is this frowning cliff? I don't understand. Why would you frown at beautiful scenery like this? I don't want to drop my phone. I'm sure the photographs don't do it justice, guys. Highly recommend. I don't think the camera can capture the enormous gully that this is in the earth. It's not the Grand Canyon, but these walls around me are high. Probably, I don't know, I'd have to guess, and I'm horrible at guessing, but 20 feet, 30 feet, something like that. I'm still going down, and I met a threesome who were on their way up and said that the shuttle service is not running today, so I guess I will be coming back. The hard part is going to be deciding whether or not I take the North Rim Trail, which is different than this trail, or I continue back up this way, because I think the view of the waterfalls is much more stunning coming the opposite direction that I took, going up. We'll see. I guess when the sunlight strikes this waterfall, you can see a rainbow. Not today. It's kind of foggy today. The path is quite wet, but it's still rocky, not muddy. I don't know why they put a wooden fence here. Maybe the rock wall caved in, I don't know. Hi. Good morning. We're about a mile in and we are still going down. This is going to be an interesting walk back, that's for sure. Good morning. So now I have to make a decision because the gorge trail is closed that way. And I don't know what this trail is. I have to look at the map. So I started at Jacob's Ladder, the thick dashed line, and I walked all the way down through Mile Point Bridge, Frowning Cliff, Rainbow Falls, Central Cascade, etc. And Lover's Lane. And then you saw the suspension bridge. And now these hash lines are the closure. So I can take the really tiny dashed North Rim Trail and go to the end and the other parking lot, and then I can walk it back. I think that's what I'm going to do because I want to try both trails today rather than just the one trail. I hope I am not going to be disappointed that because it's so high up that you can't see anything. But we'll see. Guys, there's chain link fence here. And it's real hard to see anything, but I don't have a choice if I want to keep going. You can see the construction that is going on the other side at least. Gives me a little bit of confidence that a piece of equipment that big as that crane and as heavy as it is can be on the ledge of the gorge and not fall in. I think my 150 pounds or whatever I am is probably safe. I thought this was a lookout, but it's really just a view of the parking lot. I'm gonna walk the rest of this even though I think this is just to the parking lot. This just connects to the highway and the parking lot. It's over there somewhere. I'm going to turn around. I would definitely start lower and walk upward on the gorge trail. So start at the main entrance and walk up. And you don't need trekking poles. The question is, do I take North Rim Trail, which I don't think is going to be as nice because it's so much taller, or do I take the gorge trail back, which is, either way, I think it's going to be all walk up, which I don't mind. It's fine. I hate not knowing whether the gorge trail is better or the North Rim is just as good. I wish I knew. Well, I guess the best way to find out is to take the North Rim Trail, and then I'll know for next time. Couldn't do it. It really appears that it's all going to be trees, and you're not going to be able to see down into the gorge, so I'm going to reverse my path and go back the way I came on the Gorge Trail. I'm gonna end the video here, guys, and I'm gonna enjoy the walk up the Gorge Trail all the way back 1.5 miles to my car, and then head out for Oxford, Pennsylvania for dentist appointment tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. So my philosophy is, when in doubt, take the trail along the water and go up first and then down second. This wasn't bad though, going up the second way, the return. It wasn't bad at all. I think it's only 1.5 miles total, and I'll have to check the elevation, but I don't think it's all that much. If you do bring trekking poles or hiking poles, because of balance issues, recommend you bring your rubber tips. It's all stone the whole way. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do the North Rim Trail. I'm at the top of the 180 steps Jacob's Ladder, and I'm out of breath from climbing those steps. But the North Rim Trail would have looked like this, all trees. Wouldn't be able to see anything.